So one of the treats of Sunday morning is the extra cup of coffee, no rush off to the office. And I'm quite inclined to listen to a radio program on national radio that's concerned with the media and looks at media reports during the week and critiques these. I think it starts about 9 o'clock, just after the news on Sunday morning. And what's become really clear to me in listening to this over the last year or two is what we think we're hearing in the media and what we think we're seeing isn't necessarily what it ought to be. And this week they looked at a couple of blogs by radio announcers who we might call celebrities, and we find that while they are promoting certain products or dining at certain restaurants, that they are also on the payroll or receiving sponsorship from the organisations that they're blogging in favour of. And so what you think is unbiased material is in fact a form of advertorial promotion. And then what does this mean in terms of the way we analyse things and look at things? When we look at investment proposals and what might be a really good scheme in terms of new infrastructure, ultra-fast broadband, is that reliable information, or is it now being put forward but supplied in a way that it comes out with the slant of those who are likely to economically benefit from it? And this, I think, is a real challenge for us in New Zealand, in a small country, and certainly in other larger developing or emerging economies, that what we think is reliable information is often slanted and coloured. So here in IBR we've got some interesting projects ahead of us, and one of the things that is probably the greatest challenge we face as we look through media commentary relating to articles that we're working on, we're never quite sure how robust and how reliable they are. So for businesses thinking about making decisions, thinking about planning, it's also important that they analyse the communications that they're using and are sure that what they're working on is the true story, I guess true in inverted commas, as close as one can get, and not just promotional material. So it's not to be caught up in the hype of what can be good for your business, but really analysing carefully what is the value add. Is there going to be value add here? What's the source of the value add, rather than riding along with something that seems to be a wave of enthusiasm, and when we look at it afterwards we find that there's a machine making the waves for us.